Hey, welcome back. Point of view with Joy.
And Q.
Guys, we are over here now with Ruthless, Season 5, Episode 12. And just to let y'all know, this is how I was looking at it as a synopsis, We're going to say everyone right now is running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to decide new plans. Okay. Ruth definitely dealing with morning sickness. And just to tell y'all before we get into it, River is feeling himself. Obadiah is still being weird. And Tyrone is still as crazy as he doesn't want to be. All right. So when it comes back on, you got, what's his name? River.
Yeah.
The new Daikon.
Yeah. So you got Rivers. He's here in the morning, giving the morning exhortation. You know what I mean? Filling their heads up, whatever. You know what I mean? And as we see later on, this is becoming a civil war. You know what I mean? Between Rivers and Obadiah.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that.
Absolutely. It's a hot mess. And whatever Andrew was doing with that case, I'm not sure. He was over there listening to all the screams coming out the trailer.
Mm-hmm. He's always being nosy, tiptoeing around.
I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you got...
Because you got to remember, too, right? We really was kind of not really knowing what alliance or allegiance he's with. Is he really with the Feds? Did he really turn over? What is he on?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he's just in the background. You see him, and later on we see that he's still with them people.
He's still with them people.
Yeah, he's still with them people.
Yeah, he's against the bad people. He's with the good people. Okay. Yeah. So next we got the brainwasher. Well, actually, he's the headmaster. He's over there torturing Poe. What's his name? Lewis.
Yeah, and the other dude's name is Joy.
Yeah. So what you think about that? Like, this is a hot mess. Well, he's literally torturing him.
Yeah, in this scene.
Yeah.
He's really what he's doing, because not only is he torturing them, you see he's sticking something in his wound.
Yeah.
What's it, like a little blade or something?
Yeah, it's a blade.
And notice he also has on headphones.
Of course, so he's killing his mind.
Yeah, so we don't know what they got him listening to, because they didn't reveal that. But whatever it is, it's probably looping over and over and over. You know what I mean? And you see next to him, right? Who's that? Mother Marva. Yeah. There's more torture.
More torture. For real,
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Right, yeah. So here you got Mother Marva, right?
Yeah.
And them two, she's all excited because she loves torture. Anything involving inflicting pain on another human being's soul, she's all for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, however, right?
Yeah.
As we're gonna see, right?
Yeah.
As we're gonna see, Obadiah is now going to show Mother Marva something.
Yeah, of course.
And this is what I feel like what he was really doing, and with her presence being there.
Yeah.
Because he could have did all of this outside her presence.
Absolutely.
In fact, this is probably what he does when he makes his rounds. He makes,
So he's been doing it the whole time.
Yeah, he makes his rounds. He start off in the morning with children. You know what I mean? But this is so important, this whole scene right here, because
when she does the bells, they're going to bail right there.
Yeah, but that's after You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's after he showed her that well, first he told her about the Russian dude. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Who does the mind control?
Of course.
Right. And after he took off the headphones, what he said to him after he took off the headphones, he was like, yeah, so who are you loyal to? And he's like, I'm loyal to, you can you know what I mean? I ain't gonna beat that, but you know what I mean? Then afterwards he gave Martha the cue and she rung the bell, and then he said, now who are you loyal to? He said, I'm loyal to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it was at that moment when Marva, right?
Yeah.
Mother Marva. What's her name? Mother
Marva, Supreme Mother.
Supreme Mother, right?
Yeah.
At that moment she knew, because he said, he said, I am loyal to you, headmaster.
And then she was like, headmaster.
Yeah, she was like, headmaster. She was like, oh, all right. And that's when she understood what he's about.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right. So over here they looking at Daikon, which is the old Daikon, and FBI is just basically going through that right now, trying to figure out everybody's place. So we back to Headmaster and Marva. This is after the punishment trailer.
Right. Another thing that I left out from the other scene is that he also mentioned that he asked her, do you believe that the Raku has sent a prophet?
Oh yeah.
Right. He said you sent
I remember.
Has sent a prophet, right?
For sure.
And she was like, yeah, like referring to the highest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He said, so do you think he sent more than one? Right?
And she's like, oh no. Only trying to say only Tyrone.
But the whole time he was talking about himself.
Yes, he was.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he wants to take over. And he's been brainwashing all of these people to do the wrong thing. He's been doing it to the children. He's been doing it to all of them. So the whole time, see, with her, he wants to be in cahoots with Marva because she drugs them. So he knows that they stick together, they can take over everything.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? At the same time, you know what I'm saying? He wants to know how loyal she is to the Raku.
Right.
Because he kept asking her, like where do you stand?
Yep.
Like what? Like what's with
he
you?
He is crazy. Oh my goodness, this was crazy.
You know how Mother Marva is. She's like Raku. She's Raku all day, every day. Winter, summer, spring, fall is Raku. You know what I mean?
She's like the soldier.
She's gang all the way.
Gang.
So
right.
So you hear me? And this scene right here, this is when they finished. It came out the trailer, right?
Yeah.
And, now at this point, Mother Marva, she is shook.
Shooketh.
She shook. She nervous. She, you know what I mean? She don't even really want to deal with him. So he come out. He like, yeah, you know what?
When can we get together?
He's like, you got more potential than you got more potential than you think you have.
Hilarious.
Man. He's like, you just need somebody like me to bring it out of you. You know what I mean? She like, oh, really? It's like, oh yeah. She like, you know what?
I gotta go. I have to go take care of something. Go cook.
Yeah, I got something I gotta do.
She finding every excuse. She's like, toodaloo, ta-ta.
Yeah, she don't want to be around him because she got a taste, and he showed her what he can do, and not only that, what he has been doing. You know what I mean?
That is so scary.
And we're gonna see more and more of it as it
more
unfolds.
And more. Look at her. She's so scary. And look at him. He like really looking at her.
Yeah, because he get a kick out of this.
Yeah, he get a kick. So going back to the FBI people. So they basically listening to scary, because remember, Andrew's scared now. He like, listen, da.
Because, because see, Andrew just got back.
Yeah.
And you hear him right there over there. Now,
of course.
And Andrew's listening. He was just listening, eavesdropping, or what they call ear hustling.
Yeah, ear hustling.
On Headmaster and Mother Martha.
Yeah.
He was just eavesdropping. So right after that, he got on the phone. and he talking to the feds.
Cause he know it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, because he didn't. They want to know who's number one, who's number two, number three, and he like, well, what you talking about? But now he putting it all together,
right?
You know what I mean? And at first when he called him, it was like, man, you got no credibility with us. You know what I mean? Like, wait, whatever you got to say, we ain't believing it.
For sure.
But they was like, who's Mike? You like, Michael? What are you talking about? Whoever got the phone? You know what I mean? He's like, Rivers. You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, River got the phone, and then River pop up on him like the old Dyke Howard would have, and River like, hey, what's up? What are you over here? Oh, the punishment. I heard some crying. River like, well, you know about the punishment trailer.
Exactly.
You're like, come on, man.
That's what makes me. It's just like that's what makes me kind of like want to know what is River's deal. You know what I mean? Like, what is your real purpose for? Like, what do you know what I mean?
What is you really doing? Because
with Andrew,
because we know that Andrew, what Andrew is about. That's why you brought him back with open arms.
Yeah,
he know Andrew is not for the Raku.
Exactly.
So he brought Andrew back over to Tyrone's punishment trailer right now, telling him don't let nobody come in. Right. And we got Ruth in the next scene. She's throwing up. It's like soon as she found out she was with child, that baby just took over. That baby taking over doing his numbers inside that belly. That baby like, I'm half a Daikon Anthony and I'm half a Tyrone. She is like she got a little demon child. So now she's over here. There go little Supreme Mother, right there in front of, Ruth is tired of her. She like, what do you want? Because every time she's throwing up, Mother Marva keep coming around. Like, girl, you not my mom. And she's like, yeah, what you doing over there? She's like, what? And then she's like, yeah, I know, I don't believe in Obadiah no more. Basically, Supreme Mother came and told.
Yeah.
So now Ruth, that's what made Ruth get very suspicious of Obadiah, because anytime your enemy come and tell you about somebody else, and then that's when Ruth see him with the children, and she like, well, wait a minute. She just said that he's a fake. Remember, Supreme Mother said that he's not really for the Raku. So now in Ruth's mind, it's like, wait a minute, he not for the Raku. Mind you, she already suspicious of him because he will let nobody get close to them children.
Yeah, and you notice the attire that the kids have on. They're all army fatigue.
Yeah.
He over there training soldiers.
That's crazy, yo.
And Mother Marva already got a taste of what he can do and what he's been doing.
So,
and now she know that them children, he training soldiers, warriors.
For real.
You know what I mean? He could send anybody to do his job.
Right.
And they'll listen to him.
That's crazy. So next, we about to go back over to Tyrone's trailer called Tyrone. And his mother is over there with her legs crossed from the east to the west. And here goes Tyrone. Mommy. She like, shut up, Tyrone. That's how she talked to him. What?
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm like, dang, this mother, even as a ghost, is mean to her own child. And so basically, what you think about this whole scene? How he waking up and said, "Mother," and just talking to her, his delusional self.
Yeah. Apparently, she's been tormenting him all morning and night. Got him stressed out on the couch. You see him sitting in the corner. He's over there just having episodes. He's freaking out all night.
That's crazy.
Not in a good way either.
Not in a good way. It's the freaks come out at night, and it's a freak out at night for him, but it's not in a good freak way.
Yeah.
Now look at him, just stressed and depressed. Okay, so we're gonna get back to him later. Let's talk about with the FBI. Okay, with them, they continue to find out new information, which to me, they should have been and said something. But with this lady, she a freak. Okay, she just slept with all the homies on the job. Okay, slept with all the other FBI agents. What you think about her little freaky butt, freaky leak?
Well, you already know my thoughts. You know.
Yeah, I know your thoughts.
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
Freaking leak.
listen. Me personally, I'm not mad at her in this scene. You know what I mean? If you see these things, she said, "Hey man, just need to let you know
how thankful I am.
You've been
Do
doing.
You mind if I stroke you up? Do you mind if I stroke you down?
He said, you know, you've been doing a good job. You know what
she
I
was
mean?
like, all through the night.
And he like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. She's like, no, I'm serious. I think you need to know how well of a job you've been doing.
And I was bothered by it. Because I'm like, look at this freak.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just tired of this freak. She just slept with all his boys. He found out that he not the only one getting it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sitting there getting some more.
I'm saying, I mean, that's all I could say. Good looking. You know what I mean? This is a good look.
Oh my goodness. That's something that Q would say, y'all. Okay, let's move on. Okay. So we got Glitch and we got Peter. Okay. And this scene, you know, we could have like went on and went past it, but I feel like it was significant to talk about because they love digging out information from these soldiers. If you notice, they love getting as much information. So Peter trying to teach them how to be soldiers. He not knowing that they are already killers. I mean, you know what I mean?
They know how to use
They already know what to do. So they just basically acting dumb at this point. And
you mean dumber?
Dumber. Okay. Acting dumber. And then guess what, y'all?
Before they was dumb, now they dumber.
Yeah, now they're dumber. And really, to tell y'all the truth, they basically stalling. They trying to just get as much information as they can. Okay, next we see Ruth with her ruthless self. Okay, so she's over here chilling with, you know, Joan. And did you put up the laptop? She was like, of course I put River's laptop up. Why you know, some stuff this girl Joan talk about. Joan is supposed to be one of the smartest ones, but she be asking some silly questions sometimes. You know, I mean,
she be seeming in La La Land sometimes.
Don't she?
Yeah.
She's kind of ridiculous to me. Did you put up the laptop? I mean, is that all you have to say out of everything?
Yeah, that's just her personality. Sadiddy and you know what I'm saying?
Joan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we back over here with the soldiers, and this bald-headed dude. He asked some more questions, y'all, as I said before. So let's go on and go back to River. So now River, he is in his element. Right now, he feel like he like Malcolm X or something, teaching a whole bunch of people. Okay, and he's here teaching them, and he's like, look, this is my time to shine. So he's the preacher of the hour or of the day.
Yeah, because remember, the highest used to do this.
Yeah.
But when he did it, it was always, everyone had to be present, soldiers and all. Everybody had to eat first, and he come into a big thing. You know, he does this early in the morning and afternoons, and you know what I mean. It's like morning affirmations. You know what I mean? And what he's doing is, well, he sympathized with them.
Yeah, he's sympathizing with them.
This is insubordinate, right?
Yes.
In the eyes of Tyrone. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, you are usurping his authority.
Absolutely. And he's just having a good time. If you notice, though, notice the difference between how River is talking to them like a friend, like a preacher, and, you know, like just a shepherd of them. And then when Tyrone talking with them is terror. It's like they're very scared. They don't get to smile. They just sitting there and saying, okay, we'll worship you. They don't have no respect for Tyrone at all. They just sitting there because they're scared that they're going to lose their life.
Of course. And you see the kids sitting around them.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the main point of this scene, are those kids. Because as you will see later on, right? What's that?
Yeah.
You got Obadiah.
Of course.
He comes in there.
And he pushes everything to the left.
He immediately tell the kids, get out of here.
He make everybody leave. That's crazy.
Now everybody's empty now.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, and apparently him and Rivers,
Yeah,
they having this back and forth. Rivers like, yo, what you doing?
of
Like,
course.
like, I'm Daikon.
He don't want to hear that.
And Obadiah looking at him like, man, it's Daikon.
Yeah.
I already took care of one Daikon. He's
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Apparently, what he trying to tell him, you keep saying, yelling, hollering Daikon, I don't care about that. They didn't care about the last Daikon.
Exactly. And who was that? Exactly. So now we got, so we got Ruth and we got this baby right here with Zane. So Zane, one thing about Zane is sweet, but she sometimes be bothering Ruth and just talking nonsense sometimes. I mean, I know she be really trying, but I feel like she look at Ruth as like a mom. She steady keep coming to her about everything. That's just so irritating to me. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about her. She always just weird. Okay, so next we got this boy, Manny. He was talking over there with Glitch, y'all, and basically him talking to Glitch has given Glitch some information, and he finds out that the information that was done, because here comes Zane, and Zane's like, what happened? So Zane basically pushes him to talk and say what he said to Glitch, and then Zane tells him, listen, that's Lilo's brother.
Well, she don't know who he is yet.
Yeah.
Because he was like, why was he asking about Lilo? He said, and Zane said, I don't know, but it can't be good.
Oh yeah, but then basically now Manny is put on alert because he knows that something is wrong, because why did he want to know? And then Zane told him, listen, this dude knows Lilo.
Yeah, so
So that Manny like, wait a minute, he just asked me about it, so he acted like he didn't know, but he do.
Exactly. Now that put them onto them now, because right now they're like, okay, him and his man, right?
Yeah.
That he came in and they looking for Lilo.
Exactly.
So now they're gonna be leery about everything they ask them from now on.
Yep, for sure.
And they're gonna watch them. Their cover's blown
all the way. And so, what was the thing? What was up with what's his name? Obadiah coming to Rivers trailer. I didn't get that. It was basically trying to make amends or something.
Well, yeah, because remember, Rivers was still hot about what he did early. He didn't forget about that.
When he cleared everything out, so Obadiah trying to, make it a little bit cool or whatever.
Yeah, because he considers that like, oh wow, I thought me and you was on the same team. Now you came in and you did this. You undermined him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So Rivers looking like, yo, what's up? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So I see why he had to go visit the trailer.
Right. He came back and that was his apology or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? To Rivers, and he was like, all right, we cool.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that's crazy to me. So now you got Tyrone and Ruth. Now Ruth, one thing I don't understand with Tyrone and Ruth, she's like a mother to him in a way, and he's going crazy. Just look at his face. He's always on the rise. He always thinking somebody, oh, look how they treated me. Look. And Ruth was like, listen, you need to get yourself together. Because River is basically taking over.
Yeah, because he's in that scene right there. He's over there tripping and freaking out because he see Rivers out there. He out there doing his thing. He taking his spot. He's like, yo, they listening to him and they look at him with respect. He's flipping. He's like, oh, Rivers is taking over. You know what I mean? So he feel like well, right now he's in his most vulnerable spot.
Of course.
He feel like he's losing control.
Yeah.
He don't want no smoke at all with Obadiah.
At all.
You know what I mean? Even she mentioned him. He like, oh, him. Yeah. He don't even, you know what I mean? He don't want no smoke at all.
None. That's crazy. So now we got Andrew chilling over there. You got Andrew and Ruth. They talking. I remember this scene especially because See, she knows who Andrew is.
Yeah, she.
Period.
Ain't she the one that put him on?
Yeah, she had put. Not only that, remember, her old friend
Tally.
Yeah, Tally too. But remember, Tally and
who came their senses first?
Well, I feel like Tally already came to her senses because she tried to get Ruth to come to her senses.
Okay, so it was Tally. Tally came to
and then and remember, Andrew was dealing with stuff from home. Remember his wife and all of this other stuff. So he was just pushing himself into this silly stuff.
Ruth got him to come to his senses though, or was it Tally?
I feel like both of them did to get it together. Yeah,
I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Like
we can
the very first season, episode.
Few seasons. Yeah. So you got now Ruth talking to this young lady. I never seen her before. Said, here goes the letter. Because remember, in a couple of scenes earlier, she was telling Tyrone, "Hey, take Obadiah away from them children."
Oh yeah.
And then she was like, "I'll be good. I could do it." And he was like, "No, why would you do it?"
Yeah, because you see, Ruth don't understand. You know what I mean? Ruth don't know what he's doing to them children.
Yeah.
And what he's instilling in them.
And what he did to Tyrone. He probably the one who made Tyrone so crazy.
Yeah. And the thing about it, we found out that Tyrone has known him since he was 10 years old.
Of course.
Could be younger. But as far as we know, that Tyrone has known Obadiah since he was 10.
Exactly. So that letter that she gives to this girl, she tells this girl to go to Obadiah. Give it to him.
Give it to him.
And now we got Tyrone. No. Oh, I don't want to go. He making all this noise. No, do I have to?
Yeah.
No.
That's when Andrew.
That's when Andrew come in. And he like, yo, this dude is like Ricky Ritardo. Like, if you don't get your 7-year-old / 8-year-old butt, like, come on. He was like in a tantrum. Then it's like he was thinking about Obadiah because he's like, I don't want to go with him. And I could just probably see where this is headed. He probably, when he was young and he met Obadiah wanted to take him with him. Who knows? Obadiah could have turned him out.
He did.
Literally. I'm talking about, even with the other side, part. You know what I mean? Because think about it. He had him since he was a child. The mother was a freak, / prostitute. So, a hustler and a hoe. Yeah. Out there doing her numbers on every man that she could, bringing a whole bunch of father figures around. And Obadiah, she had Obadiah, did the wild thing with him, and Obadiah was the headmaster. Okay, messing with people's head. He see her son, and he like, wow, this is a good way.
That's a good note right there.
Yeah, it is.
The headmaster. Messing with
people's heads. And think about it. Now, okay, I see this prostitute. She's apparently probably sleeping with her son because earlier we seen when she opened her legs wide open right in front of Tyrone. And he seen that cat.
She's like, what? I'm working.
I'm working. Okay, showing all the cootie cats. And so after she showed that twat like that, I'm like, oh no, you close them legs, girl. And Tyrone was looking at it like, well, I'm used to looking at it. It's open 24/7. So I believe that Obadiah, when he seen that, he probably did it with the mother, right? The mother did the headmaster on him too, because in the other freaky way. And then he just said, "Look, I'm gonna take this child with me," and he went to take the child with him. And this is what you get: this little scared little child that's now a narcissist, a cult leader, a psychotic. Multiple personalities and just a terror. Now he's back into a little kid. So when Andrew see that, Andrew like, yo, this got to stop. Andrew wanted to put what?
He wanted to shoot him right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Tyrone, I'm like, oh no. Andrew looking at him like, dude, it's going down. And so that's when, remember, that was funny. He even had to look at him when he was about to close the door. He was about to put a couple of them shots in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyrone, come on, Tyrone, just rocking back and forth. Y'all, I mean, I was over it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So FBI was called again. Andrew tell him, look, I can go put some, things up in his head, take him out.
Mm-hmm. First he told them, he said, yo, now is the time. He is tweaking. He said, now is the time. He said, y'all need to send the whole SWAT team, go in there right now. Yeah, he said he's at his most vulnerable right now.
Yeah. If any time is the best time, it is the time. He said we can rescue everybody. Mm-hmm. This is how I know Andrew definitely came to his senses, and he knows that this Raku stuff is garbage. Mm-hmm. He knows that Tyrone is a psychopath, and he knows that everybody needs to be rescued. This what shows us that he's not brainwashed, like everybody thought. Now we got the new daikon. River over just staring at himself, being conceited, watching everybody to the Raku. He chilling right now. And guess who pops up? Boy, Obadiah.
He looked like, man, he stole some money from him.
Yeah, he came to him like he was in a yard, like he was in prison. Mm-hmm. He came to him like he was sizing him up from the top to the bottom. Mm-hmm. Mind you, this is the same area, if y'all think about it, it's the same area that happened when he was talking to the kids earlier. Mm-hmm. Now he's coming back to the pavilion, and guess now what? He got that fire in his eyes. But y'all got to remember, the other time he came through, he literally still, basically took out the fire from River. Yeah. And now this time he's coming, and it's like every time he comes, River is not a match for this man. Mm-mm. This man, he's still running the show, y'all. Mm-hmm. He was running the show before River even started. He been running the show. Yeah. That's just fact. So now he want to show him this piece of paper because he pissed off that you would take these children from me. Mm-hmm.
Ruth put that into motion.
Yeah, Ruth did that. That's what she did when she gave that little girl that paper to go get to Obadiah. She didn't say go give it to River. Mm-hmm. She said go give it to Obadiah based off of her talking to Tyrone saying Obadiah is not a good person in front of them kids. Mm-hmm. So now we know why Ruth did what she did. Mm-hmm. Because she really wants them to be at odds with each other. And she wants them to be at odds with Tyrone.
Yeah, because that's exactly what she told, who's that, Zane?
Yeah.
She said, hey, listen, I think they was like, man, they having a pissing contest. Ruth was like, yo, listen, let them go ahead and do it. Let them take each other out.
Exactly.
So she gunning for them anyway.
Exactly. Obadiah crazy, y'all. Mm-hmm. The way he was standing over River.
Yeah, that's when you see him.
Look at River's like, he not saying to the Raku no more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hope you guys love this review straight up like that. We just showing y'all exactly how crazy Obadiah is. He ain't got no sense. And this last clip right here is with him taking that X and about to go down on River. I don't know if you guys seen episode 13, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think that River is gone? Is he really going to the river now? Because as you can see, Obadiah off the chain. And when he gets angry, he gets very upset. Mm-hmm. It's like nobody can stop him.
And when he made it, his mind is made up. His mind is made, pretty much.
So, what do you think about episode 13? What do you think about it?
This is episode 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. We see the plan in motion. And like more and more, like I kept saying, that we're gonna find out who Obadiah really is. You know what I mean? I also feel like a lot of these people are waking up because remember, they still hasn't been able to get the supplies. You know what I mean? And that medicine that you normally put in their food. So you know, people are starting to get a little agitated.
Of course. And it's like, because they was doped up, they didn't know how to be. But now, since they don't have that stuff on them no more, they come into their senses, and now they just acting up. They acting out.
Act a whole fool.
Okay, you guys, this is the end of our review for episode 12, season 5 of Ruthless. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on any new uploads. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.